Footy and Frothies preview time. There was a blast from the past, for those that know. You have no idea what this was.
No.
That's right.
That was
It's coming
prior to me.
It's foreboding because I believe it's coming back. It's a Club Trev music, which we might be dusting off this summer. So you have no idea what that is either.
No idea.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad you paid attention.
I don't know if that's a good
It's a good
thing or a
thing.
bad
It's a
thing.
good thing, I think. But it means
I've heard about Club Trev.
You have
but
heard about Club Trev?
Yes.
Sorry about that. We're working on some website stuff actually to have some Footy and Frothies. Show us your tips and Club Trev all in one place on the website. Because once we get to August, we're going to be road to Spring Carnival and the Beaver.
Yes.
We're going to do some racing talk with him as well. Well, I will. You can if you want. You're welcome.
I'm terrible with the tips, but I do enjoy listening to you too on your YouTube
we have
channel.
An occasional winner too.
You do.
That's all coming. So website's coming. Beer Garden Sports, I hope, will be on the horizon. So that's exciting. And I will plug also while I'm here, PCTC Racing Tipping Comps kicking off. Well, we've got another barrier trial this week. Kicks off next week.
Let's not talk about the barrier trial.
Yeah, don't worry.
I don't think
it was mine worse.
I think I got one winner.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But PCTC, our good man, and Gaz, what a legend.
Yes.
You've been in it for nearly 10 years now, haven't you?
It feels like
7 or 8.
Yeah, it'd have to be 8, I reckon.
Yeah, I think I'm in a decade. But PCTC tipping, find that Instagram, Threads, Facebook. You can find links on our Facebook, on the Footy and Frothies Facebook page. We share all that. If you're a racing fan,
if you can tip, he's got something for you.
He's got something for you. Everything.
That's the best way of putting it.
Go through Facebook, find a page. If you like racing, get into I think it's a 13-week comp kicking off next week, going all the way to Melbourne Cup week when all the shit hits a fan and it goes wacky as all hell.
You'll think you've got it in the comp until that week.
Well, that was my winter. But anyway, I was only ahead by 50 with a week to go. But PCTC, it's a lot of fun. They obviously do if you know, you do our footy tipping with them as well. But good man Gaz, and I cannot recommend his racing enough.
I was going to say he's probably got the EPL coming up again soon.
We're just talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be kicking off fairly shortly.
And there's golf. Or golf or tennis.
That's
one
what
of
I mean.
the things soon.
That's what I mean. He's got everything. So if you're into tipping comps, have a look.
So absolutely check that out. PCTC, just put in PCTC tipping on Facebook, you'll find it. We've got to tip some winners in the rugby league, though. Gosh, help me. I haven't looked at this, so this is news to me. We're going to kick off on 6 o'clock on Friday night with the Wars hosting the Tigers. RTS named at fullback. That's really weird. Okay, sorry. RTS named, sorry, it just had Sean Lane in the notes, a bit weird here than that. Sean Lane playing for the Warriors. Okay. RTS named at fullback. Thumbs up. Tuapiki now not playing, and Kossi comes on the wing. And Moala, Graham Tawafa comes in for Pompey, who did his knee last week. No Dewey. Stafford Toa back in, and Latu Fainu comes into the centres. Sort of cool. Fainu and Galvin playing in the halves for the Tigers. Appy back at 9. Papa'i back at 13. Seyfarth onto the bench. Talon Silva keeps the spot at 14. Sione Fainu, the other bench player there. And Stefano and Pole in the front row. Not a bad-looking Tigers team, to be honest, where we're at in life. Don't think it's going to win, but I think it's interesting to see what happens here.
I feel it's going to be much of the same as last week in terms of the Tigers match. I'm feeling, 10 tries plus in the game.
Yep.
Both defences just will be poor. I think Roger at the back's going to be the difference. He's going to be your man of the match, and he's probably going to set up the first try to... Let's give it to Kossi. Roger set up, yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking 50-plus points. It'll
I
just
agree.
Be,
I think it's
yeah.
high scoring.
High scoring. Your Tigers are going to have your moments.
I think I'll get excited about certain players.
Yep.
I think we'll be disappointed when we lose 42-28 again.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm going to Warriors 1-12. I think we'll score enough backwards.
1-12.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, the Tigers' issues the outside backs. They're going to exceed points out there. And as you said, I think RTS and Dallin might have a day out, which is going to lead to that. I'll double down RTS man of the match. We'll get to rave about him next week. Fanua Blake Barnett obviously scares me, but I think point to prove for some of these Tigers forwards now. First try scorer. Why don't you flip the script and go Stafford Tower? And then we get to the 8 o'clock game. Storm at Combank. You going out for this?
No.
Yeah, it's much comfier in bed. Hosting, Eels and Storm. Gutho.
200 game for the Eels.
At what? 200th game?
For the Eels.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool.
Yep.
All right. Cartwright and Lane both named to start. Lussick and Makatoa into the interchange. Sean Russell, they dusted him off for the wing. Mulatalo, Arthur, Dury, Geimer are all out of the side from last game. Munster's listed on the extended bench. He needs to train twice this week, I believe, to play. Welsh and Nelson both back into their respective... both on the bench. Lazarus Valiupu is the 17. Any tell him? No, neither. Cool.
No,
all right.
no. He did play last week.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He played all right, but until I'd heard his name last week, I didn't know.
No.
Yeah, much about him.
Karakamika, King, Bloor, Katoa, Lorero is the forward pack for the Storm.
Yep.
But, and no Moses means that Desanagi is 7, still Dylan Brown 6.
I'd love to just say that we're in the game just for the sheer fact it's Gutho's 200th, but Melbourne 13 plus. Trent Barrett's just... You can't say he's thrown the toys, but injuries have just... They've just taken the side apart.
End of the day, though, Lane, Cartwright, Madison is what you would have picked at the start of the year, wouldn't it?
No, well...
Hopgood, obviously.
Hopgood, and I wouldn't have had Lane in there.
Okay. Yes, you would have done.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Don't pretend. No, a year ago he was playing for Australia.
Yeah, he had those amazing 8 weeks. I think Storm are going to put a cricket score on.
Okay.
I can see this being like a 30-0, if not more.
All right, camera issues have been fixed there, and Dana was just saying that, they're going to get Patel.
And as far as the Munster goes, if he is fit, I think it's the perfect game to bring him back because he won't have to play 80.
Yeah. 60, 3 try assists, and some smart-ass dummy and go and go sit on the bench for a bit.
Man of the match is so hard to pick. Whoever lines up against Sean Lane, Jerome Hughes, Will Warbrick or Green Anderson could get a hat-trick. They could both get a hat-trick. Howarth could have 5 try assists. If Melbourne play the way they did last week, they win by 60.
Fair. Yeah, I agree. I'm just going to go 13 plus Melbourne.
Hughes.
Pappenhausen man of the match just because I want to see him just have a real... I like him, so I just want to see him have a real ball terror. So do I.
Wishart is unlucky that he's going to lose his position.
We got to go to the winger, don't we? So Will Warbrick hat-trick first try.
Yeah.
There you go. Isn't that the standard procedure? And then we get an absolute cracker, Suncorp, 3 o'clock. Bulldogs head up there to take on the Broncos. Selwyn Cowboys back onto the wing, which pushes Oates out of the side. Hope Hetherington starts for Pierre Cora. And Moser comes on the bench. Hopoy comes on the bench for the Doggies. And Drew Hutchison onto an extended bench. What are you doing here?
I'm going the upset, not confidently, but I'm going the Bulldogs in a very similar to their Cowboys game, just that low-scoring, 3 tries each type situation. The Broncos aren't playing the Knights this week.
Yep.
At the end of the day...
Fair enough. Yeah, fair.
It's just the Bulldogs don't let in a lot of points, and I don't know if the Broncos... Their best part last week was their attack, and the Bulldogs just will not give them the opportunities the Knights did.
Yep.
I could be wrong. Broncos might come out and just keep that momentum going and towel them up, but no one's really towed up the Bulldogs this year. This is a fantastic litmus test. This is where we'll learn a lot. Yeah, Saturday afternoon in the sun. It's
true.
Yeah, great time. I've got the Bulldogs. It's not even 1-12. It's 1-6.
Yep.
Type situation.
Yeah,
Matt Burton, man of the match, and Stephen Crichton, first try scorer.
I'm going to go Broncos at home. And I agree. I have no knock on everything you just said.
I know I'm going the upset. Like I'm not confident.
But I have to at some point back this Brisbane forward pack to do their job. And the whole narrative I just went on about for 20 minutes in the last show, I'm going to say, okay, Haas, Carrigan are the difference. They get them home. I agree, 1-6.
Yeah.
1-8. Carrigan man of the match. First try scorer. We didn't talk about him. Dean Mariner, what a finisher. Well, he's lightning. He's a proper player.
Is he top of the tries at the moment?
Yes,
I think.
If he's not, then it's
which isn't bad considering where they are on the ladder.
Stock with someone. Anyway, Mariner. I'm going to Mariner first try and Carrigan man of the match. 1-12. Mariner first try. 5:30. Cowboys hosting the Sharks, which is again, gosh darn, interesting game.
I do not know what to do.
I don't know what you. This is a Country Bank Stadium. For the Cowboys, Pordue is in the centres with Val on the wing. Tuolangi's on the extended bench. I guess we'll see if they flip and flop there. I guess Val is no longer a centre, which is probably right. Liam Ison makes his NRL debut at fullback. I believe he's a Saints junior, some of his leagues.
Somebody they were talking. I think you might be right. There was something on the radio about it today. Apparently, a great talent coming through.
Yeah, interesting to see that. And obviously, they'll be missing Kenny for a little bit. Talakai is on the bench.
Yep.
I'm going to say, all I'm going to say is I sort of vowed not to tip Sharks anymore. I know they just came off a 50-point win.
Last time we done that, they beat the Broncos.
And the Cowboys at home with zero confidence.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1-12 Cowboys. And I just think they don't quite. 1-12 Cowboys. I'm just going to try and just face. Did man the match on a heat out first try scorer. We're going to go Val Holmes now. I've just bagged him. But I think Sharks.
I was about to say
gosh,
the
damn,
same.
Sharks need to do something here, but I can't.
Yeah, the fact that it's Cowboys at home, going to go Cowboys the same 1-12, and I had Val moving to the wing instead of in the centres, getting over for the first try.
Yep.
Ruben Cotter though, my man of the match. I think if they're going to win it will be in
this
their
needs
forwards.
to be these two forward backs both need to aim up.
Yeah,
because I've said it before. No one runs harder than these Sharks forwards. No one runs harder than these Sharks backs. But I think Cowboys need to man up and own that. 7:30, Chooks and Seagulls at Allianz, which is unchanged for the Chooks, and Hopewade obviously goes out with his eye socket. Talau goes out to the wing. Ben Turbo goes to the centres, and Corey Riddell comes into the back row. Per second name to start. Is there a bounce back here?
I'm going Manly.
Wow. Okay.
Tell
us why.
The same reason we sort of mentioned in terms of why the Roosters went down with the outside backs, Satili and Dom Young. I think with the role Manly found themselves on at the moment, Turbo, Saab, Garrick, Talau, Brooks, Cherry, I just think their back line can do a job. I think their forwards are going to be close enough to keep them in, and I think their backs are going to be able to outscore them, outshine them. 1-12. Daly Cherry Evans, man of the match. Tommy Talau, first try scorer.
Beautiful. This is a bit of a cracker because I think it's
going to be a great game.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you because this could be anything. I'm going to go Chooks, and only because I have to. A bit like Brisbane, I have to. I think I feel obliged to.
I know what you mean.
Concerns are in that edge with Tupanu and Young together in defence. Could be exploited, but I'm going to go Victor Radley, man of the match. I'm going to say the forwards do the job. Watson come back in. Watson, Crichton, Radley, just dominate field position. 1-12 Roosters. Almost want a sneaky 13+, but 1-12 Roosters. Man of the match, Radley, and first try scorer. We'll keep it to forwards. Angus Crichton getting over. End of the day, it's Waddell and Lawton versus Crichton, Radley. Stands out like a bit of a sore thumb.
Radley will be sin-binned.
True. Shout out to Jake Simpkin, who's done pretty well since heading over there. As has another good player in Little, who's gone to Dragons. But imagine getting out of that system. Win Stadium. Get a chicken burger across the road. Dragons host the Panthers. Good burger. Have you had one?
No, I haven't.
Very good.
Fair enough.
Dragons host the Panthers down there. Hopefully the sun will be out, so it won't be too cold. Lomax and Hunt are back in. Ravalawa, Marshy drop out. Fatala Mariner good to go. Luciano goes to the bench, and Jack Bird is on an extended bench after his leg fell off in that game, but they seem to put it back on. Luai, Martin, Yo, Tuo all back in. No Edwards with the injury. Liam Henry back to the bench, just running through this. That's a pretty good-looking Panthers side. I don't see they don't win 13 plus, actually.
It's got to be.
Luai Cleary will dominate this game. I'm actually going to go Jerome Luai man of the match, I think.
Yeah, so was I.
I think Cleary will just do his business, and Luai with his tail up will get involved, have a couple of try assists, and tear these poor fellas into little pieces. Bizza, first try scorer. Really got out on a limb there, haven't I?
Yeah, that was a bit boring. Liam Martin.
Yeah.
I'll throw something else in. But I'm going to have Zach Lomax to score at least 6 points in the match.
Fair enough. Okay.
So, whether it's a try and a conversion or a couple of
6 points?
6 points.
Put that into your little multi.
Put that into
works.
my little multi.
Beautiful. 4 o'clock. And UFC's on Sunday, so you know, to join us at the Grey Gums. I'll be down here for that. Dolphins host the Titans. For the Finns, unchanged. And for the Titans, unchanged. Still no AJ. He's not named on an extend. No, he's not even. No AJ.
No.
So unchanged teams from both lineups. Any hope here, the Titans?
They're a hope because I just don't see the Dolphins playing out the 80. In saying that, I will say Dolphins 1-12. I'll say Hammer first try and man of the match, which I know is boring and plain, but I feel like it'll be the Dolphins are out to a lead, and the Titans will be the ones chasing coming home. I'd love for the Dolphins to win. I'd love for them to come home on a, rolling thunder, finish top 4. Yeah. But we've said it probably a month ago. You first mentioned it. Will they run out of steam? And I think they have. But they're playing them lower side. I think they can at least get the job done. This is the type of game, though, that if they lose, their top 8 chances really do start to slip away.
No, I think they win. I think they win and win well. I know what you're saying, but I can't even look at the Titans after last week. So I think TPJ is a great in. I think that's a great clash because Mo's the only big body to stop him along the way, and he's enormous these days. And on the back of Kafusi, Lemuel having good games last week. I think coming out of Golden Point against Penrith, and they realistically probably should have won. They're going to tally these guys up. I'm going to 13 plus. I think Avarillo, Farnsworth, both in for tries. But I am going to go man of the match, Katoa. Actually, no, I'm not, because Hammer's probably on for a bunch here. Man of the match, Hammer. First try.
You did bring him in Supercoach, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, and it's perfect.
He's a captain option.
He is actually captain option.
He is a captain option.
And the more I think of this, he might be the. What's his cook name? No one there. Yeah, he's a captain option because I can VC someone else before. Yeah. Beautiful. Hammer, 13 plus. Okay, Raiders and a pack of Geo. Raiders and Bunnies, and God help us this game.
Can we tip a draw? This could be a draw.
Cheekam's back. Green Machine unchanged. God damn, this is the Candy Crush game of the round. Here it is. It's going to happen. They played not that long ago.
It'll be the same as the Warriors game.
It'll be the same as the Warriors game.
Yeah, the Raiders will score one less try and somehow win via misconversions.
Agree.
So what, Raiders 1-4 type thing. AJ will probably score the first try. Kulamatangi will be the man of the match, but it'll be the Raiders win.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I agree. What am I going to say?
South are going to be the better side, and but for whatever reason,
this is the traditional. This game should have been Monday night back in the day. I say it a lot, but yes, it is.
You'll look at the stats and think, yep, South have won this.
Like, it's not even exciting. Like, sometimes you get these games and they're just going to be car crashes.
This will be the perfect game to be cooking your Sunday afternoon barbecue.
This will be fucking boring as all batshit, and it'll be 14-12 Raiders.
It'll be 2 tries to 3.
Yeah. Exactly right.
But Raiders with the penalty goal to get the win.
Correct. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Anything else? What's got you frothing?
What's got me frothing? That Roosters Manly game.
That is a good game.
That is, if Manly can win that, they're top 4 chance. It is 4th versus 5th. Do the Sharks still hold on? They might both end up in the top 4, but Manly a genuine top 4 side if they can win that game. Gutho playing 200 for the club.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Going to pay some tribute.
I just.
No one tries harder. Can't whinges more.
That's it. Well, there's plenty that whinge a lot.
Yeah, Mitch does. You're right.
Yeah.
No, Gutho is a fantastic clubman.
Yes. I just hope they put in a good effort for him, and but yeah, the Roosters Seagulls game definitely my game in the round that I'm looking forward to the most.
I think that's fair. I don't have much to add.
And for those that do like it, the NRLW does start this week.
Thursday night, eh?
Thursday night. So
are they getting exclusive Thursdays, or is this a flippy floppy thing?
I believe so. It was just this week. Yeah, Thursday this week.
Have they named teams for the NRLW out of interest?
The teams?
Yeah, they are. They have. Is my girl Ebony Pryor playing? Then that'll get me frothing. No. Is she gone? Okay. Sarah Togatuki starting. What a player. Where is Ebony? Left.
Quick late search.
Good radio, this.
Great radio.
I don't know where she is. Okay.
So, but yeah, so the girls are on Thursday night, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Beautiful.
10 teams now in that competition.
I'm all for it. They should play in summer. They should play nights in summer because they should have, or they should play, you know what they should do? Is play Tuesday, Wednesday nights and have it. Because you can't, mate, no one loves rugby league more than me, but I can't watch 18 games of fucking rugby league a week.
Yeah.
It needs to find its own time slot. And
to get the fans, I think it needs to be the summer. Because
I think so. Go against A-League.
Yeah.
And they'll do numbers.
I think they would
PVL,
too.
call me, mate. I'll fix this joint.
What's got you frothing?
We're not even prior, apparently. What's got me frothing? I think the same. I'm with you. Sort of that. Let's go the Super Saturday because Broncos Dogs is a
It is a good game too. Yeah.
A very interesting game. Into Cowboys Sharks. Into like all 3 games. That is. Last week was a fantastic one. This week is a proper Super Saturday. I'm going to get to go to the pub too because I've got no kiddies this week, which is fantastic. Well, no, I love my kids, but fantastic to watch it. Can't wait to not remember anything about it when we review this again. But I think that Super Saturday, that Bulldogs Broncos, and that, as you said, the 7:30 game, and even a 6 fascination in that Sharks game. Like I don't know what to make of that.
It could be a car crash.
That could be the car crash game.
It could be the car crash game of the round.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that. And you've been outstanding tonight, Dana. Well done.
Thank you.
We'll do it again. Or we're zooming next week.
It'll be Zoom next week.
Zoom next week, and we'll do this again.
And then we'll try and line this
Me
up
too.
2 weeks' time.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Check out PCTC. Check out Footy and Frothies. Leave us some feedback below, and we'll do it all again very soon. Thank you, guys.